right, joining us this morning, Dr. Adjoa B. Asamoah is a good friend of mine, and I talked to him recently. I was like, I didn't know if you were aware, but I've been on these airwaves for 6 years. As of, I believe, tomorrow, Labor Day weekend.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, well.
Anniversary.
Sure.
Birthday of this.
Sure. And I was I was just thinking about, reflecting and going back and recalling, thinking about people that were there since the very beginning. So I said, let me call my man up, a good friend of mine, mentor, old head in the game, J. Anthony Brown, ladies and gentlemen. What's the good word? J. Anthony. How you feeling?
What's going on?
Hey, man.
Good morning. It's great to be on, I like to call it Big Word Radio.
Big Word Radio.
You guys are dropping some, you guys are dropping some words like what, who? And I had to look up the word thesaurus, so I don't even know if I can fit in when y'all throw these big A words across from one another. But it's great to be here, man. First of all, congratulations and good morning to the other young lady
Dr.
on the air. And I'm not gonna attempt to say her name.
No.
I'm just gonna say good morning.
Yeah, we can sound it out, Dr. Adjoa. Now listen, if you're unfamiliar, she's the author of a piece of legislation called the Crown Act. So when you had hair, if you were to go to work with your hair twisted up, you would have been protected by the legislation that she wrote. This is her in the flesh. When you had hair.
She has a ruling that I can no longer use, but I can say thank you, because if I had gone to work with a conch in my head, with the do-rag and everything, I'm covered. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So you don't feel like you have to do that anymore. If you decide you want to do something different, you can.
You cannot.
I understand.
Yeah. I was watching, I think it was whatever season you was on Def Comedy Jam recently. It was the first one, I think. Were you on the first or the second season?
Yeah, I was on the very first series of Def Jam, and I did the Tom Jones show for 20 years. So you had a mean widow's peak on that first episode. So you had hair. There was a time. I did. Yeah. When it was down to my nose.
Yeah.
The widow's peak was all the way down.
Yeah. Now I wanted to bring you on, man, because I'm 6 years here, 30 years in radio, and
wow.
Just this guy right here. So when I first got here, when I first got the word that I was going to be on the channel, I called him.
Wow.
Right? Because he was, mentoring the game. And I said, I'm about to be on the show. I ain't never heard of these people. He's like, nah, I listen every day. You know what I mean? And he said, he said a phrase that my father told me when I went to college, day one. My father looked at me in my eyes, shook my hand. He said, don't fuck this up. And I was going to college. So Jay, when I told him I was going to New York to get on the swear jar, I put some money in it. Jay said, he looked me in my eye, he shook my hand. He said, don't fuck this up.
And he hasn't. That's the good thing about it. You're 6 years in and you haven't.
Yeah.
So he listens to you.
That alone, I'm congratulating you with that part, because you haven't yet.
Yeah.
You haven't.
You haven't yet. You hear that?
It's young. It's young. It's young.
Yeah. Hey, man, so man, it's always good to hear you. You sound good, man. What you working on? You working on anything interesting?
Well, I'm about to go have breakfast with some legends of my own, and some good friends of mine. George Wallace and Myra J. Once a month or whenever we can, we get together. We have breakfast. We go live, and we just kind of insult each other for like an hour and a half, and then that's a lot of fun. And then I finished Tyler Perry's season 7 on assisted living. We're waiting on season 8. I got a book coming out of my art, and I got an album with music called Songs I Wrote While Drunk or High. So that's pretty much it right there. That's
songs
all I'm doing.
I wrote while drunk or high. Yeah.
Songs I wrote while drunk or high.
Are these new songs? Because I don't remember you drinking. You've been off the sauce for a minute. You've been on that wagon.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember me drinking either when I wrote some of these songs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, the Book of Art, a lot of people don't know, this man has so many hidden talents. Mm-hmm. Some should stay hidden, but others the world needs to know about, right? He's a tailor. He's a graphic artist. He paints. the book of art. Talk to me a little bit about that. What's in there, and where can we get it?
When I was doing the Tom Joyner show, my mind had this ability to draw at the same time and listen to the show. In fact, I'm drawing right now.
Oh.
I can draw and talk at the same time. So there was so many of these pictures. My son gave me an idea that you should put them in a book form. So and most of the times I draw somebody in a hat. So since I have so many pictures of people in hats, the book is called Hats, but it's very colorful and very, very graphic. So
is it for children?
I got about 4,000 or 5,000 pieces. No, it could be for children. It could be for grown-ups, but basically for grown-ups, yeah. So I like colors. You know me personally.
Yeah.
See me dressed very, very colorful. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Will you sign a copy of it for me?
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely will. I'll make sure you get a copy of it. And then I have another book coming out. It's called Adventures of Bitter Man. And Lamont may or may have not seen my Bitter Man character.
No, I saw it.
Bitter Man is definitely against. Yeah, so he's against love, and not me personally. I'm all for love.
Yeah. You're a sucker.
In other people.
You're a sucker. You're a sucker for love, actually. Keyword sucker.
Yeah, on other people. I like to see it on other people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a real Renaissance man. You do all, as we say. You do all, not it all.
I like to call myself a low budget dandy. That's exactly what I like to call myself. Like on a dandy on a low budget, not way out there type dandy.
Yeah, you draw while you're on the phone. You're a clinical clinician. They have titles for people like that. It's good to see that you grew out of it.
See, y'all cutting up. I'm listening to the art and the Renaissance man.
Good to see that you grew out
of it. And the dandyism, which was, they talked about that at the Met.
Let me say something, Miss. If I call Lamont and he does not insult me, I'm pretty sure I got the wrong person. Yeah. This is not Lamont. Okay, if I pick up the phone and he says, "Hey, how you doing, man? I was concerned about your health and how you," I'm like, "Let me speak to Lamont," because I know this is not the right person. So that's what we do.
Yeah. No, man, but I just wanted to check in with you, man. I ain't talked to you in a minute, and it's always good hearing your voice, man. I'm glad everything's moving.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations on your radio career, man. Many, many, many more. Many, many, many more. Thank you.
Appreciate you. And let us know, the book and the art and the shows drop. Feel free at any time. Come back, check in, and make those announcements, man. It's all love.
I definitely will. If you send me the address to send, I don't know if she really want.
Wait a minute. Say it again. You went out. Say it again. You went out. You cut out.
I said, if you send me, make sure before you go off, send me the address where to send the book, and I will. Oh, the other thing I forgot to tell you, I do have new nuts. Yeah, because I know you've tried them before.
Yes.
Yeah, we almost forgot. Yeah,
enjoyable. So I finished.
You have enjoyed my nuts. You tried my nuts.
I
right?
have. I tried. I finished them all actually. I just recently finished all of your nuts. He sells nuts. He sells nuts and hot sauce. Yeah, you can actually go to his website and get J. Anthony Brown's nuts.
I can see her looking at
she
you.
She's staring at. Look, this video will be on YouTube later today.
This is not for me.
Staring.
I'm the lady in the room.
She was like, "No, sir." She wanted no parts.
Actually, these are peanuts. J. Anthony Brown peanuts.
I need hot sauce.
I got hot sauce, but you might like the nuts too. Now,
you might like the nuts.
I'm a hot sauce girl from birth, literally.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna put all your.
She's staying away from the nut comment at all. She's not even going in that direction.
Parts. She wants no parts.
I'm doing hot sauce in a book.
Yeah. Hey, look, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that address to you, and we look forward to that, man. I'm gonna let you go because your service is bad right now. But always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for all you've done and do for the culture.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
J. Anthony Brown, ladies and gentlemen.